Good morning. Lana Scott, welcome back to the Lighthouse. So guys, I started shuffling. I wasn't sure what the message was this morning. So I was meditating on the reading a little bit. And I heard time traveler. So I shuffled the deck. And I shuffled them for a couple of minutes and cards fell out. And I can see where they kind of go together. So the first one that fell out was growth. And they're saying while you're in a period of growth, remain flexible so that you can see the truth. So it's making me feel like the first thing that they're bringing my attention to on the truth card is there's something over his eyes. So it's feeling like some of you are growing and being flexible, but you need to be more so to see some kind of truth that's in front of your face that you're not seeing. Maybe something right in front of your face, okay? Or maybe you so it feels like maybe some of your growth might be hindered because you're not being flexible enough to be able to see whatever truth is right in front of you. Okay. And this Cherokee truth is, oh, I'm sorry, guys, is making me feel like this, I feel like it's telling me something about this talking stick. They have the talking stick tradition, the Cherokee do. And in the Native Spirit deck, which is usually about people, this is my go-to for people deck. And I had done some readings a while back for all the spirit keepers. Oh, I got Storyteller right on the bottom there. And I had on the split, Storyteller and Ancestors. Let me shuffle these cards up, guys. Anyway, there was a spirit keeper of the north, east, south, and west, and I did a reading on all of those that was talking about where people may be coming from and those that may be in those four corners of the world or the United States, whatever area you're from, however it resonates. Whoa, one just went flipping out. Let me see what that is. Okay, flowing river. Okay, so this feels now, so now it makes me feel like the energy is changing. So this feels like growth, flexibility, bringing about truth that may be hidden from you right now. That's going to make things flow more when you see it. Okay, actually, I'm going to leave this one right here, and we're going to put flowing river right there. So, Aquarius or Pluto going back from back into Capricorn is feeling like it's a time when energies are going to be I'll be doggone, and then out comes that talking stick. Don't ask me how I knew that was going to come out, but when it said talking stick, that's why I automatically grabbed this deck. Flowing river, talking stick. Let me pull some more cards on this, guys, and see where we're going with this. Gathering your tribe. Okay, so that just, I couldn't even shuffle, it fell out. Okay. Talking, yeah. So, this feels like something coming together. That's going to have a lot of flow to it. Once you see the truth of something that you're not seeing, that's being sparked, a new kind of truth coming in, that's being sparked by growth coming in and flexibility coming in, making things flow more. Maybe you're talking it out. And maybe you're also gathering your tribe at the same time. So this feels like, definitely like something coming together for some of you that is broadening your experiences, I'm hearing. Okay? And for those of you that don't know, I got my new computer yesterday. And maybe this is kind of also a message for me as well about, increasing talk and knowledge through gathering my tribe, through being able to set up things a little bit differently with my channel by using my computer, right? It's going to be a main, well, yeah, computers are, well, so are phones, a main communication device. So this feels like some of you are also doing the same thing, that you're talking more, you're finding people that are more in your tribe, you're knowing instinctively what is not going to work for you, what is going to work for you. Being more, I'm hearing being more assured of where you're going. And then with Ancient Force just falling out, feels like getting more grounded and connecting with energies that have been waiting for you. So it's shining the light on this, right? In this card. They're drawing my attention to the sun coming in. So this feels like gathering your tribe, getting more grounded, I'm hearing your world getting smaller, but getting stronger. Okay, so this is going to be very specific message for someone that is going through a growth period that is, it's expanding, but it's also shrinking at the same time. Does that make sense? It's expanding by the things that are coming in, but it's shrinking by the ones that you resonate with or don't resonate with for whatever you're going through. Okay, I'm going to pull some runes on this. Is there anything else? Let me shuffle these one more time and see if it feels like that part of it's done, but I never know. Let me see. Okay, so I'm hearing those that seek the truth will find it. So maybe some of you are on some kind of a little vision quest to find what's true for you in a way that's never been true for you before. Okay, which will help to bring about peace and help bring about what is the word? I'm just hearing yes. That's going to help bring about what you know. How can I say that? Being more self-assured and knowing where you're going. I know some people that are going through some other awakenings, or going through more of an awakening, or more things are coming in for you. The more the small stuff, the extra, what's the word? Extraneous, all the more the BS stuff flows away. Okay, it just feels like things coming into more sharper focus. Let me see what the runes say. Reward for efforts, relief from stress. And I don't know if it was going to fall over or not, but it was upright. The spiritual warrior. Joy, making the wheel turn. So this feels like finding some kind of truth along your path that's, or something the angels and the ancestors have been trying to show you, that's finally now going to be brought forth for you to see it, to help move you forward. Oh, and then we have a gateway again. Okay, so letting go of some stuff from the past. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 there. Okay, so some kind of truth that's trying to come in. Maybe you need to talk it out more, or maybe you need to talk more to people that know more than you do, and it's going to ground you in some kind of way. Okay, and I'm seeing just like, I'm seeing a couple of people in my mind's eye that they're talking, and then they're kind of going their own separate ways, but yet they're in a group, but they've some kind of clarity has come in, and then some kind of doorway opens up that now grounds them into their truth and how they see things. Okay, and part of it is this truth that comes about from this growth. They're saying, well, you have to remain flexible though. Take what resonates, take what works for you, get rid of other things that don't work for you. I've been getting a lot of things about cleansing here lately in my own stuff, and it just feels like things flowing more from truth, and maybe some conversations going on with or maybe even just breaking loose from some things and gathering up the people that are meant to be in your life and getting rid of some more of that's not. Okay, so take that how that comes in for you. I'm going to roll them one more time, see what else we get. What else do you want to tell them? Success, becoming whole, movement, things starting to move a lot faster after this grounding that goes on. Spiritual inspiration, internal. So some things going on the internal coming to the external is what this feels like. Okay, so take that how that comes in for you. But guys, we're always shedding, we're always getting rid of things, that no longer suit us. I mean, you're always going to have people that You know how you've got people in your phone contacts that you've talked to, that have been people you've talked to on and off for years. Then one day you're going through your contacts and realize some of these people you haven't talked to for years, and you just take their numbers off. That's what this feels like. This is where this is heading to, is getting rid of things that, again, are no longer suited, bringing in more people that are suited, and finding some kind of clarity. Okay, and then some kind of doorway comes up because you literally make up your mind. This makes me feel like some kind of a decision that you need to come to, of things that are no longer working in your life, or things that you need to bring about some kind of change and growth and flexibility and some kind of truth that you're not seeing. Maybe there's some people in your life or a place or a job that you need to get rid of that's no longer working for you. So what kind of doorway is this going to open? Let's see what kind of doorway this is going to open with this walking through a doorway. What kind of doorway? What kind of doorway will some of these experience? Gaia, gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. So I feel like one of the signs and synchronicities you might see, you ever look up in the sky and see, and I've put some of them on my channel, guys, where you see just a little bit of a rainbow. Something's getting reflected back to you. Wisdom that comes in. Maybe you even, maybe something happens that you just had a learning experience that caused the growth and the flexibility and truth that you were not seeing. And it brings some wisdom in for you. The clouds clear up and the clarity comes in. Earth intelligence. All this energy feels very earthy. So maybe some of you are also earth signs, are very connected to the earth. They're healers of some sort. Maybe you're finding more people that you feel more connected to because you have things in common. Like maybe you have people that you find out some of the people that like to do more earthy things, and we're getting ready to go into winter, so maybe even some of that's getting, because in this card is kind of dark, isn't it? So this feels like some kind of with this doorway here, feels like some kind of a subtle shift coming in that brings in a bunch of wisdom of things you didn't realize before. Maybe you're just not noticing it. Maybe it's not so much you're blinded to anything. Maybe you're just not noticing something. But it also feels like it also feels like giving some kind of gratitude when your eyes do become open. As we slide into the future, going into fall. Because the earth does change literally we have 4 major seasons out of the year, right, as we go around the sun. So this feels like this sparks off some kind of major wisdom. Maybe some of you are getting to know some things about yourself that you didn't realize. Maybe it's even stopping and taking, after having a talk with yourself or with some friends, and stopping and realizing who you are and what you stand for, what you won't stand for. Shambhala initiations, retreating to recharge, because it's getting ready to be winter, right? Trusting in the process, Dharma. Trusting in the process. So there we've got trust again. Trust, truth. So it feels like your ancestors, your spirit guides and stuff are trying to also bring some kind of truth to you that you're not seeing. They're wanting you to trust in it. Whatever it is that's going to open up for you. And it feels like it's going to come in layers. Okay? This also, because I pulled this card once before, and to me it also feels like going through the process of change. This feels like people staying here and going through, starting off like this, and then as you get closer to the truth, you change and get rid of all this, get rid of things that just don't belong to you anymore. Like it feels like they're shedding this light down here. And it just feels like it's either getting closer to the truth, or you're shedding skins as you raise your vibrations and go and realize some kind of wisdom and truth coming in for you. What else? What else do you want to tell them? Higher heart activation. Oh, wow. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So, guys, I keep getting this card as well. Yes, proceed, be seen. So some of you might have some higher activation also going on with this, okay? With trusting in the process, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed. So you might be going through some healing too, and maybe you're realizing that you've gone through some higher heart activation and some healing as well, and that's what's going to ground you more. And on top of that, and guys, this is like becoming my symbol. I absolutely love this symbol anymore, where it looks like the sun and then the ring around the sun. So this feels like a connection too from being on the earth and connecting to the divine above, and the divine telling you, yes, go through this doorway, push through this doorway, because it's time for you to do this. Your heart is being activated with this growth and flexibility coming in. So guys, take that however that feels to you. I feel like a lot of us are going through a lot of major changes right now, and they're starting, and once they start coming in and your eyes get open, you start realizing a lot more. Then we have stellar gateway activation, infinite potential. So the more you see, the more you realize your potential and your manifestation abilities, manifestation vortex. So this feels like you then go through some kind of activation on the manifestation way, where you start getting more closer to that. Well, I need this or I need that, and it maybe through your meditations, and you see yourself with it, and it comes. You know what I mean? One thing I learned when I first started meditating was that the more I meditated, the more, if I needed something, it just showed up on my path. So this also feels like higher vibration going on with this, and things coming to you that you didn't expect, because your vibration is also rising. And then we've got karmic release and ancestral realm, healing the lineage. And I keep getting that as well. Boundaries, having better boundaries. And this also feels like something that, see, this feels like there's something shifting in the DNA, guys, with this growth and flexibility and truth, that when you start seeing it, the ancestors come in to help you, and it heals up something. Maybe it's something from some of you. Some of you may be going through a healing in your lineage as well. That, because I did a reading a while back that talked about something that would never happen in your lineage again. So maybe some of you are also healing something that happened that wasn't very good in your family, and then you started getting activated in a way that you were determined that this was never going to happen in your family again. Oh, okay. So then the last card I got is Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Guys, this feels like this is directly related to this next moon that we're going to have. They're talking about some kind of a supermoon. I can't look it up on my phone. But there's some kind of a supermoon that's coming next. And it's going to be the last one, I think they said, for the year. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not going to swear to it. So maybe some of you are going to have some kind of activation also come in that your ancestors are wanting you to be aware of. Okay, that's going to create some kind of major growth and remove that blinder from whatever you're not seeing. Okay, and maybe some of you, okay, they're saying some of you are already aware of that. Okay, but this is going to open up and bring a lot of more flow, guys. And the more, they're saying don't focus, exactly on that one thing, but they're saying to just be conscious of it, and you'll see the rewards coming your way. Okay, so take a deep breath, relax. Okay, you are a spiritual warrior. You're going to turn, the wheel's going to turn in your favor, and once you go through this, whatever this is, maybe this is a gateway that's going to open up right before the full moon. Okay, that's going to bring this wholeness and movement and spiritual something on the inside. Okay, something internal coming to the outside that you're going to see more, that maybe you haven't even seen it. Maybe it's already happening for you, and whatever this truth is that you're going to suddenly see or understand, it feels like it's going to change your path, or change how you view your path. Okay, because I feel like they're just really focusing in here on the crown chakra, the eye, the third eye too, of seeing this, some kind of this truth, and having to do with some kind of talk. So take that how that feels for you. Maybe you've been talking to some people. I know I've been talking to I Scry from Steph quite a bit, and she's made me realize a few things. So this feels true for me as well. Okay? Because, guys, I cannot be the only one. That's one of my favorite sayings. I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. Out of, 8 billion people on the planet or something like that. So take that how that feels. They also keep pointing out the healing waters and the work your light. Which one? Which one do you want me to pull? y'all will have to forgive me. I had my windows open this morning, and my cat's actually over here on the table looking out. Do not turn around and mess my cards up, kitty. Let me see. Okay, so let's pull a healing card. What kind of healing may this bring to someone? Again, we've got way of the mystic, learn through experiencing in depths. Okay, so something that you're going to experience, and we got the learning experience Gaia gateway activation. So that just feels like that is just some kind of experience coming through this talking and this gathering your tribe thing that is going deeper maybe than you've gone before on something to realize a truth for yourself. And I'm gonna pull one Work Your Light deck card. Shuffle these up and see if anything falls out. What about how to just any extra information you want to give anyone that might need it on how to work it? Oh Lord, that's too many. So then we've got align your life. What's not aligned or needs to change? Again, that's what I've been talking about. Oh wow, High Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Some of you might start. Okay. So some of you are also getting some dreams that are going to be manifested about that. You're going to see more signs and synchronicities about how you're going to be called up to lead. Okay, so talk that out with yourself and see. And then again, I just got the answer of the call. Okay, what's your soul calling you to do? So maybe this is something that you're not really paying attention to. They're trying to bring your attention to. Okay, the original light workers, some kind of light worker energy, guys. Okay, so take that how that comes in for you. You just have to trust your path. Whatever they're trying to bring open to you is going to bring a lot of growth, a lot of flexibility. Okay, so take that how that comes in for you guys. I'm going to leave it right there. Again, this is just another of the, things, getting rid of things and aligning things up and seeing a lot of growth come through because of that. Okay, so guys, be a light in the darkness. Lighthouse.